So this year, F5 has been providing firewall-based services for the attendees. So we're protecting not only you as the attendee as you come onto the network, but also the vendors that come out and get booths to do demos and other internet-based connectivity type of flows. We'll protect that. And we're also protecting the services that the show provides to the attendees. DNS, going to InteropNet.com, and then all the services that allow the other vendors to actually function, like radius authentication and several other mechanisms that allow the show to actually function. For example, syslog traffic and netflow traffic, we duplicate out to other vendors as well. So one of the interesting things F5 is going to do at this year's Interop is actually we're going to attack it. We actually have gear from Breaking Point from Ixia that we have been creating tests to mirror what the world is doing to different large enterprises in regards to attacking them to try to get their sites to come down via denial of services attacks, as well as base DOS attacks with SQL injection and other types of vulnerabilities that are common in enterprise networks. So we're mirroring that type of configuration and doing those types of attack during the show from a demo perspective. So we've been over the last week working to create those tests to obviously make sure that they work and show the attendee that we can attack and also protect the Interop network. So this year we brought a couple different platforms out to the show. We brought our Viprion 4480 platform chassis, which runs blades inside of it. So you can actually expand the infrastructure as you grow as an enterprise, as you need more throughput and load. So that's our main core box that's actually protecting all of the attendees as they come to the show. It's providing a lot of that DDoS protection, and it's going to be that main point in which all the DDoS attacks would actually be filtered at. We also brought our 8900 series platform, and essentially what these devices are doing is our remote access to allow for management of the show for all the vendors, gives us one centralized portal for people to log into and see all the different tool sets that they're allowed to access, and also provides single sign-on so that vendors can actually log into the portal, go ahead and jump off into the different sub-portals or sub-management links that other vendors have, and provides one dashboard for everyone to work with. We also have our Enterprise Manager platform, which is providing statistics and all the health of the environment. And then lastly, we have some virtual devices. One is our Big IQ platform, which allows for the centralized management of all of our firewall rule sets that live on multiple different devices within the show, both virtual and also hardware. This box is essentially aggregating our internet connectivity out to our co-location facilities. We have two 1 gig connections that go through upstream routers to the San Francisco and Denver co-location locations. And we also have aggregate 80 gigs to our 100 gig router that actually is providing 100 gig links up to Denver. So this is providing that DDoS protection. Further up the stack, you see our 8900 series platform, which is essentially doing our network firewall and additional security protections for the NOC services as well as the NOC users that live within the show. So essentially, that's the DNS, that's the network management spray solution that we have. Lastly, the top boxes are providing advanced layer 7 protection for www.interop.com, which is flowing through these devices to provide that protection for advanced L7 attacks, as well as web caching, so you can actually receive the PDFs of your shows very quickly without having to actually leave the Interop network. So in this rack, we have our Breaking Point device, which is allowing us to simulate DDoS attacks against the show, advanced layer 7 based attacks against www.interop.com. All of those attacks are actually protected against from the gear that F5 is providing this year at the show.